5:34 Michigan This Morning. A unique bed and breakfast in Manistee is taking guests back in time.
The owners have filled the entire house with antiques set in the Victorian era. New on Michigan This Morning, 9 and 10's Canerva gives us a tour of this Storybook attraction.
7 years ago, James Colburn bought the Dempsey Manor, combining his love of antiques to an experience guests won't forget.
It's a fantasy. This is a storybook house, is what it is.
The Dempsey Manor was built in the late 1890s by a lumberman named James Dempsey. Now, more than 125 years later, owners James Colburn and Jan Peterson transformed it into a bed and breakfast.
The house is furnished as Mr. and Mrs. Dempsey would have had it, so that our guests can spend a night in the museum.
All 29 rooms have different collections of rare antiques that guests can actually feel, touch, and sleep on.
As you can see from the gentleman's parlor, it's very masculine. There are a lot of things in here that betray men's hobbies and pastimes at that time.
Like rectangular furniture, an elk hoof lamp, and exotic furs. But the real jaw-dropper is a 40-foot atrium with a view of stairs that wrap up to the top floor. We try to emphasize the wow factor. We really can do that in this house. Making your way down the hall, you'll find Jan's kitchen. They call this the heart of the manor.
I'm always looking for tweaks and changes and new ideas. Always want to take it to another level.
A breakfast that Jim says you can't find in a conventional hotel.
And I'm looking for a complete experience. I don't want it to just smell good or just taste good. I want there to be a depth of flavor.
The Dempsey Manor is filled with love and memories that will be sure to take you back in time.
Jan and I get tremendous satisfaction out of that because that makes it worthwhile getting up in the morning, to please our guests. Give them more than what they expected.
For more information about the history of the Dempsey Manor and how you can reserve your own night in the museum, head to 9and10news.com. In Manistee, I'm Kanerva for 9 and 10 News.